Thank you, J.K. Rowling, for creating a world that I can explore and get lost in while also pondering deep and meaningful thoughts. Thank you, J.K. Rowling, for creating something that has defined my childhood and probably the rest of my life. Hi, my name is Erin. I am 23 years old and I've been reading Harry Potter since I was in 6th grade, I think. LeakyCon is asking for people to submit some fandom memories for a project for LeakyCon this summer, which I'm going to and so excited about. So here are a few of my memories of growing up with Harry. Old school fan sites? Well, I was a member of Harry's forums. I don't know if anybody else going to LeakyCon was, but if you are, come find me. It defined my middle and high school experience. I made some close friends, some of who I still keep contact with today. I met people who I would have never have met from different walks of life, different personalities, different interests, who we all came together because of our love for Harry Potter. And it was truly life-changing. Also full of drama, which what old school fan site wasn't. We also, on Harry's forum, played different games. We had a inter-house championship game, and it was very complicated. There's 3 tasks, and you could get help on different tasks, but then you had like one champion for each house who was voted in, and they had to solve like the last task. It was riddles, and I was the champion for Ravenclaw, and I'm pretty sure we won. Yeah, we won. We also had Quidditch tournament. Chasers and keepers would answer different trivia questions and counteract each other's points, and then the beaters had different questions that would knock points off the other team's score, and then the seeker had to answer a series of riddles, and as soon as they finished one they would get the next until they caught the snitch, and then whoever had the most points at the end after the snitch was caught would win the game. Yeah, I was like first just kind of a casual member of Harry's forums, then I ended up becoming a very regular participating member. We had like an inner circle private forum for like special people. And then I ended up becoming a moderator and eventually an administrator. And actually I think I'm the last current administrator. I retained that role as I went into college, and that's kind of when it started to fade out, because after the books were released we had less momentum to keep us going, and most people were kind of growing up and moving on, so life happened. Not moving on from Harry, just moving on from internet forum sites. Harry's forums, I love you. So the book and movie releases, you asked like where we are for each of these, and I can't remember. They all blend together because this was my childhood. I mean, it was just like book release, movie release, midnight release, but I know I've been going to them for I think as long as they've been happening. I would always dress up. I had a range of costumes from Moaning Myrtle to just generic to finally I landed on Marietta Edgecombe, which I've had a lot of fun with. I would always stay really early into the morning reading the books. Sometimes I would get farther than others. I once knew it was time to stop when I was regressing in the book. I was like, maybe it's time for sleep now. The 7th book, I remember distinctly, I was second in line. I got to my boarders at 6 a.m. I think it was, and I got beat out by someone who got there at 3 a.m. I felt he deserved number 1, and the store owner took pity on us and gave us our wristbands early, and I went home and took a nap and came back for the big party, and then I read the book from 1 a.m. to 11 a.m. Bam, the entire 7th book, 10 hours. I feel like I'm never gonna have an experience like that again. That same type of reading experience where it's so anticipated, and you just attack it and devour it in a way that I don't devour books anymore. Now I kind of cherish Harry. I drag him out over many months and spend a lot longer reading him than I initially did. Other random memories, I remember standing in the kitchen with our copy of Goblet of Fire, arguing with my dad about different specific wordings of things. Like, this means something, this is important! And I know it must have been pretty close to when the 5th book was coming out. I was like going back and looking for clues and what's gonna happen? Voldemort's back, what does this mean? I feel sorry for actually my friends who are starting to read the series now. It's just not the same experience as we had. It was painful to have to wait so long, but it really enriched the community, I think, because we came together in this sweet and bitter anticipation. Okay, Leaky, this is my stack. of my personal reading copy of the book. I have a separate set of books that I loan out to friends, as well as multiple copies of the other books, mainly the first book in other languages. But as you can see, like, number 1, falling apart, literally taped together. And I've added notes in it. I don't know if you can see any of those, but all of the books I put notes in. Initially it started because I was looking for clues, and then it started as a memory keeper of kind of the thoughts and the feelings that I first had when I was reading, and things that I've discovered as I've reread. But they almost all have tape. Binding them can bend in ways that books just shouldn't be able to bend. And are just frayed on the edges. The 4th one I really feel like has really had the hardest time. He's just really, I mean, just having a rough time here. Yeah. This big, like, rip, you know, he's been through a lot of rereadings. 5's missing a huge chunk of the cover. It has a lot of angry, oh, I hate you, Umbridge, in the sidebars. 6 and 7 look better. I don't know if I just got nice to the books or they haven't been read as often. I think I got nicer because I've read these actually quite a bit. So, yeah, those are my books. Well, I hope you enjoyed a few of my experiences with Harry. I have plenty more that I could share, but that'll be it for now.
I'm a Ravenclaw, I like to read books. When I cast spells, they're off the frickin' hook.
I'm a Gryffindor, I'll fly with my friends. We'll never back down and fight to the end.
I'm a Slytherin, I am very rich. I'll go on a date with whoever gets the snitch.
I'm a Hufflepuff, just staying relaxed. Give me drinks and friends, no feuds, we got tact.
Ew, who brought the Hufflepuff?
Hey, I'm just trying to have a good time over here. A good time. A good time. I'm a Ravenclaw, got wit beyond measure. I can catch a snitch like it's caught up in a tether.
I'm a Slytherin, the house of the snake. Come get in my way and get tossed in the lake.
I'm a Gryffindor and we own the sky. Yeah, we always win with our rally cry.
I'm a Slytherin, the top of my class. If you disagree, I'll kick your muggle ass.
Alan, do you even know what Harry Potter is?
Well, I haven't read the books, but I've seen all the movies.
Let's beat him up.